It's been 13 years since we've seen a Tomodachi Life game, but Tomodachi Life Living the Dream is finally here for everyone to play. In this video, I'm going to be giving a review of this game and my experience playing it. Everyone's experience will be different as that is just the nature of the game, but I will do my best to review this game as a whole. I will also not be comparing this game to the previous Tomodachi Life games, as this is a review and not a comparison. So without further ado, let's begin. I've been playing the game since the day it launched, and I've also been watching other people's reviews on YouTube myself as I was interested to see what other people thought of this game. In my experience, Tomodachi Life Living the Dream is a fairly fast-paced game for a simulation game, but with no end of the game in sight, I never feel as if I'm bored or waiting for something to do. Yes, the game is quick and many other people also think the same, but it's not necessarily a bad thing all of the time. It's very easy to get your Miis to become friends with one another. However, I think to combat this, Nintendo added a staging system, and they've done it well. What this means is that it takes time to actually build a genuine connection between your Miis rather than just becoming best friends at first sight. In my opinion, this is a great feature and adds a new dimension to building these relationships. And these stages will vary depending on the Miis, and certain Miis will get along better than others and maybe some don't get along so well. That being said, it is relatively easy for you to accelerate the time taken to build these connections, purely just by making them talk to each other more often.
Homer Simpson, the two of us meeting on this island? It was fate. We're the perfect pairing. Better than butter on bread. Better than spaghetti and meatballs.
As for the island building, this takes a little more time for you to unlock the different building materials throughout the experience, but we'll get back to that later. To begin with, the game limits you to a certain number of Miis until you have the resources to expand. This generally takes about 2 hours of playtime, I found, and then after that you can start adding Miis to your island just for fun, and building wherever you want depending on the resources unlocked. I think what I'm trying to say is that in terms of the game's pacing, it will heavily depend on the person playing the game. Some people may find it too quick and others may find it just right. Personally, I love how the game is paced, and I think Nintendo have done a great job at keeping the game flowing. There are a few repetitions in some of the interactions, but overall I think the game moves at a fairly good pace. Tomodachi Life Living the Dream is by far the most customizable game on Nintendo Switch right now. As soon as you load into a game for the first time, it will ask you to create your first Mii. Once you start creating, you will realize there are hundreds of different options for you to choose from. The face paint feature in this game is fairly in depth for a Nintendo game and allows you to bring all of your favorite friends, family, and celebrities to life on your island. But the customization doesn't just stop at your Mii. Almost anything you can buy in the game with the money you earn can also be customized and painted. For example, you can make your own food and drink and give it to your Miis, which can be painted again and again. You can also design clothes and interiors. Almost anything you would want to customize on this game, you are able to. So if you are a creative person and have a big imagination like myself, you will absolutely love this game. But I don't think it would be fair about talking about customization without talking about the island. Now, I must mention the island customizability, as it is for some people not enough, and for others it is. If you are an Animal Crossing player, which a lot of people are that play Tomodachi Life, then you may find yourself disappointed with the island's options. Although you can expand the island and add in fences or foliage and homes, it can feel very limited, and certain objects such as fences may not connect to other fences and can look a little bit strange. However, for what the game is, I don't think the average player should be expecting much more than what you are given, and many people on YouTube are already showcasing their islands and have made some great things. Tomodachi Life is one of the first Nintendo games that has no filter. By that I mean people can name their island, Miis, and design them however they please, even if it is inappropriate. Because of this, it has made it difficult for Nintendo to allow any people to connect and share Miis. This is expected though, as a lot of Nintendo's audience is quite young, and Tomodachi Life is a game meant for everyone. It is a shame though, as it would have been nice to see what other people have created on their islands. I think a feature like Animal Crossing has, where you can visit each other's islands, or maybe even a co-op feature where you and a friend could build an island together, would be a good feature. Obviously, this is not the traditional Tomodachi Life way, but I still think it would have been nice, especially with the improved multiplayer online experience that we have compared to when the previous Tomodachi Life came out. Let's talk about the playability or replayability of this game. Now, for those of you who want to replay or restart the game whilst keeping your current save, unfortunately, you will not be able to do that. I'm not a big fan of the fact that there is only one save file, as as it makes it hard to restart a fresh world without having all of your data deleted. But if we are talking about the longevity of the game, then I think it is looking good so far. Physical copies of the game are selling out everywhere and people on social media are loving their creations. The good thing about Tomodachi Life is that even when you are hundreds of hours into the game, there is always still something you can be working on. I don't think people will be getting bored of this game anytime soon, and it looks as if it's set up to have a long lifespan with a strong community of players. There is always something new to be doing in Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. Let's wrap this video up by giving Tomodachi Life Living the Dream a rating out of 10. 10 being the best and 1 being the worst. Overall, I give the new Tomodachi Life a solid 8 out of 10. This game has been great fun so far, and I'm sure it will only get better with Nintendo updates. However, there are just a few flaws which get in the way of it becoming a perfect game, hence why I can't rate it any higher. Overall though, I would heavily recommend this game to anybody that loved the previous installment in the series, or just loves simulation games. You will not be disappointed with this game, but that's my opinion. If you have already played this game, then let me know what you think down below. Make sure to join the Discord so you can share your islands with other players and never miss a video or live stream. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.